Hillers softball on H-Cam. Tom Nappy on the call, and we're happy to have Joe Frackleton back on camera for today's matchup between the Hillers and Bellingham. And we'll get you the batting order for Bellingham in just a moment, as well as the Hillers field. It is a gorgeous day here at Hopkinton High School. And we are on the Lauren Anderson field today. Pitcher for the Hillers is going to be Charlotte Can getting the start today. And stepping in is Ashley Hughes for Bellingham. First pitch is ball one. Temperatures are in the high 70s today. Certainly can't ask for better weather than this, as that's fouled off. That'll make it a 1-1 count. Wind up and the pitch. Little outside there, 2-1. She deals. This is a little bloop shot up the middle, throw to first. Not in time. So Ashley Hughes is aboard with a leadoff single. That'll bring up Catherine Matesky, the center fielder. Make that the left fielder. Swing and a miss there. Hillers led by head coach Shannon Alberry, who's done a great job with this program. And there's a swing and a miss. Bellingham led by head coach Dennis Baker Sr. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's out number one. And strikeout number one. That'll bring up Charlotte McGregor, the shortstop. Swing and a miss. Set to deal is Can. And another strike there. We'll make it an 0-2 count. Charlotte Can hoping to have a nice start today after a bit of a rough start against Ashland this past Tuesday. There's a strike. And that is out number two. It'll bring up Ryan Hayes, the catcher. There's a strike. Charlotte Can dealing so far. Set to deliver. A little outside. Carly Stevens is behind the plate today. Over at first base, you got Catherine Morse. That pitch a little outside. Second base, you got Sarah Harrigan. And over at third base, Kristen McCluskey is swinging a miss. Your shortstop is Tara Kester. From left to right, you got Charlotte Chevry, Catherine DeSimony, and Emily Jurasek. Caroline DeSimony. Fouled away. Ryan Hayes at the plate, cleanup hitter for Bellingham. Their batting order from top to bottom: Ashley Hughes, Catherine Maitsky, Charlotte McGregor, Ryan Hayes hitting cleanup, Haley Evans hitting fifth, Brooke Silvestri, the pitcher, hitting sixth, Olivia Korsha, the third baseman, hitting seventh, Ariana Elster, the first baseman, hitting eighth, Isabella Kelly, the right fielder, hitting ninth. That is fouled off. And Grace Alice is the second baseman and the flex player. Set to deal. And there's a walk. Two on, two outs. Coming to the plate is Haley Evans, the designated player. And this one's going to get by the catcher. Wild pitch. Runners advance. Can set to deliver. Fouled off. And this is hit up the left. How's it going for you with the camera? You seen it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bit of a new angle we're trying this year.
Yeah, well, this works.
Well, they added the dugouts, and I thought doing it from where we normally would not be too easy with those in the way. Get ready for the bottom of the first inning. The Hillers coming up. Hopkinton an impressive 7-0 on the season. Bellingham 1-6. Let's take a look at the batting order for the Hillers. Kristen McCluskey, the third baseman, leading things off. Emily Jurasek, the right fielder, hitting second. Caroline DeSimone, the center fielder, hitting third. Tara Kester, the shortstop, hitting cleanup. Catherine Morse, first baseman, hitting fifth. Carly Stevens, the catcher, hitting sixth. Sienna Harrigan, the second baseman, hitting seventh. Charlotte Can, the pitcher, hitting eighth. And Catherine Zapanowicz, the designated player, hitting ninth. Charlotte Chevrolet, the left fielder, and the flex player. A 1-0 count on McCluskey. Brooke Silvestri on the mound for Bellingham. A little high there. Brooke Silvestri on the mound. Ryan Hayes behind the plate. Ariana Elster at first base. Grace Alice at second base. 2-1 count now. Olivia Corshaw is at third base. Shortstop Charlotte McGregor. There's a strike. From left to right, Catherine Matesky, Ashley Hughes, and Isabella Kelly. And this is fouled off. Set to deliver. Fouled away. And that is low. McCluskey draws the walk. That'll bring up Emily Jurasek, the right fielder. Wind up and the pitch. There's a bunt down the left side. Throw to first in time. But the runner is going to advance to third, and she's out. So Jurasek is thrown out 2-3. And then McCluskey gets thrown out trying to advance to third. 2 away. That'll bring up Caroline DeSimone, the center fielder. There's a ball. Little high. 2-0. Well, the Hillers, they are an aggressive base running team and trying to be aggressive there. Get a runner at third. Backfired that time, but they've had a lot of success on the base paths this year. 3-0 count now on DeSimone. There's a strike. Line up and the pitch. Inside, look out. She draws the walk. That'll bring up Tara Kester, the shortstop. Silvestri deals. Ripped up the left side and foul. And this is hit high in the air over to center field and dropped. And the runner is going to go all the way to third. That was at second, and now Kester heading to second. Throw to home plate by the center fielder, Ashley Hughes. Yeah, that's smart to do there. You throw to second, there's a good chance that McCluskey, or excuse me, that DeSimone tries to advance home. That's a single and an advance on the throw in. Catherine Morse at the plate now. 2 on, 2 outs. There's a strike. And that is foul. Now low. Inside. DeSimone at third, Kester at second. 2-2 count here on Morse. There's a ball. That'll load up the bases. I'll bring up Carly Stevens, the catcher. There's a ball up high. And this is a little roller up the right side. Bobbled by the first baseman. Everyone's safe. The runner at third ended up... DeSimone ends up scoring. Kester goes to third. Morse up to second. Stevens is aboard with the single. That'll bring up Sienna Harrigan. So 1-0 lead for the Hillers. Up in the pitch, down low, gets away from the catcher, and here comes another run. Kester's safe. 2-0 Hillers. Morse up to third, Stevens up to second. There's a pinch runner in there for Stevens. Little high. Pinch runners Kelsey McCoy, sophomore, over at second base. Silvestri deals, a little low. Line up and the pitch, down low, and she'll draw the walk. So bases full of Hillers. Charlotte Can, the pitcher, coming up. A little inside. Well, the Hillers doing a little damage with 2 outs in this bottom of the first. And Can gets a piece of this one. Into center field it goes. 1 run is in. Here comes another run. 2 runs will score. A 2 RBI single for Charlotte Can. Catherine Morse. And the pinch runner for Carly Stevens, Kelsey McCoy both score. That'll bring up Catherine Zapanowicz, the designated player. A 4-0 lead for the Hillers. We're going to have a pinch runner here. Down low. Excuse me, that's Sophia Opicidano at the plate. And she'll get a piece of this. Slow roller over the second baseman. She'll make the tag for the out. And that will do it for the bottom of the first. But the Hillers plate 4 runs and lead it 4-0 as we head to the top of the second on HCAM. Top of the second inning, due up for Bellingham, 6, 7, and 8. Brooke Silvestri, Olivia Korsha, Ariana Elster. 4-0 Hillers lead heading into this top of the second. Also live on HCAM right now, we have the girls lacrosse game. They're taking on Dedham. Wind up in the pitch, a little low. John Ritz over at the girls lacrosse game today. Wind up in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Candiles inside. 2-1. And the pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Saturday at 8 p.m., we'll have the Hopkinton Town Election Results Show starting at 8 p.m. Mike Terosian and myself will bring you the results, and Connor Deegan will come on the program to let you know the final results of tomorrow's town election as Silvestri goes down swinging, 1 away. That'll bring up Olivia Korsha. Swing and a miss. Inside, 1-1. Head coach Dennis Baker in his 50th year at the helm for Bellingham. Not many coaches last that long, that's for sure, and he's done a great job with this program. This year they're a younger team, but typically they are one of the top programs in the state. 1-2 count on Korsha. And this is up the middle. Glove by the second baseman. Throw to first. Not a problem. 4-3 for out number 2. Ariana Elster heading to the plate. Can winds and deals. Swing and a miss. The 0-1. Inside. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And out number 3. We will head to the bottom of the second. Hillers leading Bellingham 4-0 on HCAM. Bottom of the second inning, top of the order for the Hillers. Kristen McCluskey steps in. Here's a strike. And this is up the right side. That'll trickle into right field. Leadoff single for McCluskey. I'll bring up Emily Jurasek. Wind up and the pitch. And she gets a big piece of this one over to left field. It is caught. McCluskey will retreat. I'll bring up Caroline DeSimone, the center fielder. She walked and scored a run last inning. Inside, McCluskey taking off. Throw to second, not in time. Nice stolen base there. The Hillers, they're going to be aggressive on the base paths. You cannot trust any runner. That is on first or second. And there's a bunt. Slow roller, left side, and there's no play on it. A beauty of a bunt by DeCimini, and McCluskey up to third. It'll bring up Tara Kester, the shortstop. Up the left side, foul. Runner taking off from first, no throw. And I'd say that was a smart move, because you know what the Hillers were going to try to do there. They were going to send McCluskey home as soon as that ball left the catcher's hands. Ran Hayes. So a smart move by Hayes there. There's a strike. Up the left side, foul. That is foul. Down low. Throw to third, trying to pick the runner off. She's back safely. Wind up and the pitch, and this is hit high in the air left side, but foul. Got a good piece of that one. That went a little more straight. That most likely would have left the ballpark. Set to deliver, and this is tattooed into left field. One run is in. Here comes another run to score. And up to second goes Tara Kester. A 2 RBI double. She drives in McCluskey and DeCimini, and that'll bring up Morse. 6-0 Hillers lead. They are just continuing to crush the ball as this gets away from the catcher. Kester up to third. There's a strike. And she gets a good piece of this one over to center field, and it's not going to be caught. Here comes Kester in to score. An RBI single for Morse. 7-0 Hillers. That'll bring up Carly Stevens. Down low. Inside, 2-0. And this is whacked into left field, but foul. Down low. fouled away. Carly Stevens singled and scored a run last inning. Inside. And she'll draw the walk. That'll bring up Sienna Harrigan, the second baseman. Hillers girls lacrosse leading Dedham 6-0. In the first quarter, I believe. That game just got underway around 4. That game also live on our YouTube page. Also on the HCAM channels. Silvestri deals a strike. Inside. Two and two. Gets a piece of this one up the left side. Glove by the shortstop. Throw over to third, and everyone's going to be safe. Morris beats it out, showing off the wheels. Airing it over to first. That'll bring up Charlotte Can. Bases loaded. Charlotte Can to the plate. She had 2 RBIs last inning. She'll try to add some more this inning. .250 average on the season for Charlotte. .250 on base percentage. Takes a strike. 2 RBIs on the season. Trying to add more here. Gets a piece of it over to right field and caught. And the runner from third will score, so she'll at least get the sacrifice. So sacrifice RBI flyout. More scores. Runners on first and second, Sofia Opisano to the plate. A little outside. Eight nothing Hillers lead. There's a strike. A little outside. Wind up and the pitch. And this is hit high in the air, over to left field and caught. And that'll wrap it up for the inning. After 2 innings of play, it is the Hillers 8, Bellingham nothing. To the top of the third we go on HCAM. Top of the third inning, 9-1 and 2 due up for Bellingham. Isabella Kelly, Ashley Hughes, and Catherine Meetsky. Can set the deal. There's a strike. The 0-1, hit in the air, right side, and caught by the first baseman. Morse making the catch, one away. Ashley Hughes to the plate. Outside, 1-0. Candiles up high. The 2-0. Up the left side, and that'll get in for a hit. 1-0 single for Hughes. That'll bring up Catherine Meetsky. Well, the Hillers, they're up 8-0 right now, and they have just absolutely crushed the ball this season. A .469 team batting average and 100 runs scored overall. Very impressive numbers through 7+ games. They're averaging just over 10 runs a game. Line up in the pitch. Fouled away. I think that's just over 12 runs a game for the Hillers. Swing and a miss. Math off the top of the head, not the easiest thing. 1-2 count. And this is hit into left field. That'll get down for a hit. 2 on, 1 out. Bellingham bats coming alive a little bit. Charlotte McGregor coming to the plate. Outside. Line up and the pitch. Down low. Set to deliver. Outside. Candiles. Ooh, that one was close, but the walk is drawn by McGregor. Bases loaded. Ryan Hayes to the plate. 1 out for Bellingham. There's a ball. And this is foul. Set to deliver. And she gets a piece of this one over to right field and caught. Runner from third, good a tag. And she will score a run for Bellingham. So a sacrifice RBI flyout for Hayes. And Bellingham is in the scorebooks. Matesky up to third. Excuse me, Matesky came around to score. Hughes came around to score. Matesky up to third. And McGregor stays at first base. Here comes Haley Evans. Thought for a minute there we're going to have to sacrifice our cameraman Joe as that ball was coming right at us. Candiles. There's a strike. A little low there. Throw down a third, runner back safe. Candiles in there for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. A run in for Bellingham, but an 8-1 lead for the Hillers. She winds and deals. And this is up the middle, bobbled by the second baseman. No play will be made. Another run in to score. So Evans reaches on the error. Matesky in to score. Gregor up to second. Brooke Silvestri to the plate. That's a rare error by the Hillers. Typically, Harrigan makes those plays no problem. And this is hit high in the air behind home plate and nearly caught by the catcher. It's a tough play to make for Stevens. I think it might have got a piece of the backstop as it came down as well. Up high. Foul tip there, 1-1. Line up and the pitch, up high. Two and two count. A little low. Candiles fouled away. Count remains 3-2. Line up and the pitch. And this is up the left side. Slow roller. Throw over by McCluskey, no problem. 5-3, 4 out number 3. Bellingham does plate a couple runs. And the Hillers lead it 8-2 as we head to the bottom of the third on HCAM. I'll double check if I did or not.
Yeah, I know you said in your email you were sending it, but I didn't see it in the.
Yeah, it was like a invitation to view the document.
Okay.
It should have been sent to your email, but I'll double check. Sometimes you schedule them to send and they don't send.
Okay, I'll look again.
Usually softball games last hour 10, hour 20 minutes, but this year for some reason they have all been really long. I mean, this one's moving along okay.
Yeah.
The other day was brutal. The one against Ashland. Pitcher for Ashland was throwing very slow. It was longer than the baseball game. It was longer than the baseball game twice this year. I've never even seen that happen before. Bottom of the third inning, top of the order for the Hillers. They have batted around in both innings in this game. They lead at 8-2 here in the bottom of the third. McCluskey, a single and a walk so far. Tries to bunt there, but it's foul. She has scored a run as well. And she'll get a good piece of this one over to right center and caught. One away. Emily Jursek will step up to the plate. Isabella Kelly making a nice catch there. Fouled away. And this is hit high in the air over to left field and caught. 2 away. Caroline DeSimone will step up to the plate. She's having a good day. A single and a walk, 2 runs scored, a stolen base. Down low. 1-0. Gets a piece of this up the middle. That trickles into center field. 2-out single there. Tara Kester to the plate. And she tattoos this ball over to right center. See you later, home run! A 2 RBI home run for Tara Kester. What a moonshot that was. A 10-2 Hillers lead. Catherine Morse to the plate. Tara Kester goes yard. And this is hit high in the air over to center field and caught for the 3rd out. But the Hillers do get a 2-run homer out of Tara Kester. And they lead it 10-2 as we head to the top of the 4th on HCAM. Mercer really got to play. They have to play at least 4.5 Top of the fourth inning, a 10-2 Hillers lead. 7, 8, and 9 to up for Bellingham. Olivia Korsha at the plate. She'll take ball one. Olivia Korsha, Ariana Elster, Isabella Kelly, the scheduled hitters this inning. And Tara Kester last inning, her first home run of the season. A 2-run bomb to drive in DeSimone. Pitch up high. Down low. 2-0 count. You'll notice no masks for the players today. The mask rule has been lifted. I'm sure they are certainly happy about that. I can't imagine it was easy playing with those masks on. 2-1. There's a walk. I'll bring up Ariana Elster. Fouled into the backstop. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Ooh, that hit her. Well, she'll walk that off and get a free trip down to first base. I'll bring up Isabella Kelly. Inside, 1-0. Ooh, that hit her. Bases loaded. I'll bring up Ashley Hughes. And Coach Alberry wants to have a discussion. And we're going to get a new pitcher. Juliana Cedia is going to come into pitch. So Cedia will come in, try to finish it out. Charlotte Can goes a pretty solid 3+ innings. And while Cedia gets warmed up, we'll let you enjoy the scenery. Hillers leading it 10-2 in the top of the fourth, but Bellingham has the bases loaded with no outs. Juliana Cedia on the mound to try to finish off this top of the fourth inning. Bases loaded, no outs for Bellingham. A pitch up high to Ashley Hughes. Can is responsible for all the runners on base. So the book's still open on her. But up till this point, she went 3+ innings, giving up 2 hits and 2 runs. up the middle and bobbled by the second baseman. Everyone's safe and a run scores. RBI single for Hughes. Korsha scores. Elster to third. Kelly to second. Hughes to first. Matesky to the plate. Up high. It was a good move by Coach Alberry putting in Cedia. You don't want to let Bellingham get too much momentum going. Swing and a miss. There's the 1-1 down low. Our next Hopkinton Hillers broadcast will be Monday at 4 p.m. Hillers boys lacrosse as they take on Bellingham. Line up and the pitch. And she gets a piece of this one. Hit high in the air. It stays in the infield, caught by Kester. 2 away, no one advances. Excuse me, make that 1 away. That'll bring up Charlotte McGregor. Bases remain loaded for Bellingham. And this is hit in the air over to center field and caught. A great catch there by DeSimone. And all the runners will stay where they are. She was quick to get that throw in. What a great defensive play that was. I'll bring up Ryan Hayes. To 3 Hillers lead here in the top of the 4th. And this is hit high along the left side and caught by the third baseman for the third and final out. Great job by Cedia. Comes in with the bases loaded and only 1 run scores. It's a 10-4 Hillers lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th on HCAM. Bottom of the fourth inning, 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Hillers. Carly Stevens to start things off, followed by Sienna Harrigan and Charlotte Can. Hillers girls across, leading Dedham 10-1. It was at the halftime break. They're currently in the second half. That game also live on HCAM. First pitch to Stevens up high. There's a strike, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. So far today, Carly Stevens has singled a pair of times and scored a run. And she gets a piece of this one over to center and caught at the back of the infield, one away. Well, we're trying a new angle this year. Sometimes it's tough to see where the ball actually is from this angle. Sienna Harrigan to the plate. Up high. A little outside there, 2-0. And she'll rip this one into center field. It goes. A single for Harrigan. Harrigan, 2 for 2 with a walk on the day. I'll bring up Charlotte Can. Right up in the pitch. And this is driven to left field and dropped. Harrigan going to move up to third. And now over to second goes Can. And she is, or excuse me, Cedia. And she is safe. The tag was never placed on her, so Cedia safe at second. And I'm sure we are going to get a pinch runner coming up here. And we indeed will. Alex Young comes in to pinch run. Diano at the plate, throw down a third, runner back safe. Sophia Opadesano, 0 for 2 so far today. Outside. And she'll get a good piece of this one over to center field. That'll drop in for a hit. One run is in to score. Alex Young heading to third. Now she's going to try to score, and she will score. A 2 RBI double by Sophia Opadesano. What a great piece of hitting that was. She tattooed that ball. I'll bring up Kristen McCluskey. 12-3 Hillers lead now. There's a strike. One out in the inning. And this goes up the middle. That'll trickle through. Up to third goes Opadesano, and she is safe. There's a single for McCluskey, and that'll bring up Emily Jurasek. And she'll get a piece of this one, left side, but foul. Well, you know what the Hillers are looking to do here. We won't say it, but you can imagine what they are hoping for with a couple busy weeks coming up. Hit in the air right side, off the top of the Hillers dugout it goes. Very nice dugout areas built by the Lauren Anderson Field Project. And I'm sure they're relieved that they don't have to carry in that big tent anymore on the sunny days. That pitch low, runner from first, advancing to second. She's safe. Stolen base there by McCluskey. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Outside. That's fouled away. Count remains 1 and 2. Excuse me, 2 and 2. Down low. He's threatening to throw down a third, but runner back safe. Full count now. And this is driven in the air, left side caught by the third baseman. 2 away. I'll bring up Caroline DeSimone. She's having herself a great day at the plate. 2 for 2 with a walk, 3 runs scored, and a stolen base. Down low. That one low as well. Throw down a third, runner back safe. There's a strike. 3 and 1. Tara Kester due up next if Caroline reaches. And this is ripped up the left side, glove by the third baseman. Throw to first, not in time. A run will score. The speedster speeds out a single. Opadesano in to score. McCluskey up to third. Tara Kester to the plate. 13-3 lead for the Hillers. Tara Kester had her first home run of the season last inning. And that's ripped foul. And there's a strike. Runner from first takes off. Smart move by Ryan Hayes, throwing down to second when that runner took off. Making sure McCluskey didn't try to score right off the bat. And this is hit in the air. That'll drop into left field. 1 run is in. Here comes another run in to score. A 2 RBI single by Tara Kester. And again, she gets the job done. She has 6 RBIs in this game. We'll bring up Catherine Morris. The Hillers have batted around for the third time this game. (15-3) lead. There's a strike. And this is up the left side, but foul. Tom Nappy on the call, Joe Frackleton on camera. Happy to be with you on this absolutely gorgeous Friday afternoon for Hillers varsity softball. Pitch up high. 1-2. It's fouled into the backstop. There's a strike. That'll wrap up the inning. But the Hillers plate 5 runs, and they lead it 15-3 as we head to the top of the 5th down HCAM. Top of the 5th inning, 5, 6, and 7 due up for Bellingham. Haley Evans, the designated player, Brooke Silvestri, the pitcher, and Olivia Korsha, the third baseman. To face Juliana Cedia. Came in last inning to relieve Charlotte Kane, who started to struggle a bit. She did a great job, bases loaded. 1 run ended up scoring, but that was it. And a bases loaded, no out situation. Umpire over by the Bellingham bench. I wonder if we have a pinch hitter here. Can you zoom in and see the number of the hitter? Thank you. And we do have a pinch hitter. It's Meadow DeSalt. So she will pinch hit for Haley Evans. So Meadow DeSalt into the game for Bellingham. Fouled away. turnout on hand today. Number of fans taking in the beautiful weather and some Hillers Bellingham softball. That's fouled away. Good turnout at the girls lacrosse game as well behind us. Hillers up big against Dedham. Cedia deals. That's fouled off. 0-2. Battle continues. Up high, 2-2. Excuse me, 1-2. Swing and a miss. One away. I got distracted by someone that was walking over with a delicious looking iced coffee with whipped cream on the top. We won't say where it's from, but it looks very good. Brooke Silvestri steps to the plate. There's a ball. A little low there. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1. That's foul. Did she get a piece of her hand on that one? I think the umpire's going to give her first base because it actually never touched the bat. It only hit her hand, so we're going to say she was hit by the pitch. That'll bring up Olivia Korsha. 1 out, 1 on. Hillers baseball was initially supposed to be against Bellingham today, but that game moved to June 1st. Actually, that game was supposed to take place yesterday, and they moved it over to June 1st. Of course, you can always check our website and social media pages. Keep you up to date on all the HCAM Hiller sports broadcasts we have coming up. A pinch runner in there. Outside. Emma Davidson at first base, pinch running for Bellingham. Outside, 2-0. Fouled away. Here's a strike. The 2-2. Ooh, close. A little low, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss. 2 away. Ariana Elster will step to the plate. Fouled off. She winds and deals down low. 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Elster 0 for 1 today. She was hit by a pitch last inning. Down low. She'll draw the walk. 2 on, 2 outs. Isabella Kelly to the plate. Swing and a miss. She winds and deals down low. Nearly got away from the catcher. Good save by Carly Stevens. Hillers girls lacrosse game just getting through. Hillers coming away with the win against Dedham. Down low, and that'll get away from the catcher. Both runners will stay put. Well, if they didn't hesitate, they easily could have advanced. Cedia running into a little bit of a struggle here. Ooh, inside, look out. That hit her. Oh, maybe not. 2-2. Oh, outside, full count. There's strike 3. Gets her looking. And that'll wrap up the top of the 5th. And also put the mercy rule into effect. The Hillers going to come away with a 15-3 5-inning win against Bellingham. The Hillers score 15 runs on 15 hits, committing 1 error. Bellingham 3 runs on 4 hits, committing 1 error. Bellingham falls to 1-7. The Hillers now 8-0 on the season as they take down the Bellingham Blackhawks 15-3. For Joe Frackleton on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Hillers Softball on HCAM. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Have a great weekend, everybody.